Anak, kung masama ang loob mo, kausapin mo ko. Nandito lang kami ng papa mo para sa'yo. Hindi ka nag-iisa, anak. Kung may problema ka, huwag mong solohin, sabihin mo sa amin. Lagi ka nalang nagkukulong sa kwarto mo. May problema ba, anak? Mga Kada, ang usapin na may kinalaman sa anxiety at depression ay maselang pag-usapan, lalo na kung ito ay tungkol sa karanasan ng ating mga anak. Maraming mga magulang ang hindi alam na ang kanilang mga anak ay dumaranas na pala ng matinding depression at anxiety. Kaya naman, dapat lang ay alamin natin kung paano ba malalaman at ano ang gagawin kung ang anak natin ay may pinagdadaanang matinding depression at anxiety disorder. Tulad na lang po ng nanay na sumulat sa atin para humingi ng advice kung ano ang kanyang gagawin sa kanyang anak na pakiramdam niya ay nakakaranas ng anxiety at depression pero hindi niya alam kung ano ang gagawin. Ito po ang kanyang kwento. Sabi niya, "Dear Mama P, ako po si Mommy Rebecca, 52 years old, mula Cainta, Rizal, at may anak na 13 years old, si Vincent. Bata pa lang po si Vincent ay napansin ko ng tahimik siya at hindi pala imik. At kung hindi mo siya kakausapin ay hindi siya magsasalita. Kaya nasanay na ako sa kanyang pag-uugali. Pero nitong mga nakalipas na buwan ay tila nag-level up ang kanyang pagiging tahimik at hindi pala imik dahil kung noon ay nakikita ko pa siya pag uwi niya galing school, ngayon ay diretso siya sa kanyang kwarto pagka uwi niya sa eskwela. Nagkukulong siya sa kanyang kwarto at halos hindi na lumalabas mula rito. Kinakabahan na ako sa ikinikilos ni Vincent, Mama P, lalo na't maraming balita ngayon tungkol sa anxiety at depression sa mga kabataan. Sana ay mabigyan mo ako ng magandang advice tungkol dito, Mama P, dahil ayokong may mangyaring hindi maganda sa aking anak. Nagpapasalamat, Mommy Rebecca." Para po matulungan nating sagutin ang tanong ni Mommy Rebecca, makasama po natin muli ang ating bisitang psychiatrist na si Doc Kathryn Tan. Good morning, Kat!
Good morning! Good morning!
Thanks for being here.
I'm very, very blessed to be here. Thank you for having me.
You're always such a ray of sunshine every time you're over. But unfortunately, hindi masyado maganda itong pag-uusapan natin, but it's very important.
Yes.
Anxiety and depression. Ano ba ang madalas na dahilan na ng anxiety at depression among teenagers?
Well, Mama P, yung mga kabataan natin, alam natin maraming challenges.
Correct.
Pero
Totoo yan.
alam din natin, it starts with yung sa family natin. So usually, it's yung parents' expectations,
Yeah.
yung mga demands within the household. Pero later on, as they step into school, into friends, so nandun din anong nakikita nila sa social media, ano yung mga challenges nila sa school. Sometimes may na-encounter sila mga bullying or even online bullying.
Correct.
Or even yung mga current events na nakikita natin. So like yung mga corruption, mga calamities. So everything will be affecting yung mga kabataan natin.
Oo. Sabi nga nung isang nabasa ko, parang it's no wonder that they look so tired and and they're so quiet when they come home from school kasi hindi natin alam, napakadami nilang minamanage.
Yes.
All day long, they're being told what to do. All day long, they have to balance social, di ba? Mga
Yes.
social relationships
Yes.
with their classmates, schoolmates, ganyan. Tapos meron pang social media.
Yes.
And academics to think about. And,
Yes.
di ba? Yung mga expectations ng mga magulang.
Yes.
Kaya, it's not easy to be a teenager,
No,
actually.
no.
While all at once, they have all these hormonal imbalances
Yes.
pa to deal with. Kaya,
Yes.
medyo matindi. Pero, kailan ba natin masasabi na this is just a normal reaction from all the pressures na fini-face nila araw-araw at ito ay medyo seryosong signs na of anxiety or depression?
Yeah. So, Pia, alam natin, it's appropriate naman to feel anxious kung the situation calls for it.
Correct.
Or even yung feeling of sadness kung the situation calls for it din. So, kaya ba may exam? Or lalabas na yung report card.
Oo.
Or may kasalanan tayo, uwi tayo, tapos alam natin, papagalitan tayo ng parents natin. Of course, there would be some anxiety.
Yeah.
Pero supposedly, pag naayos yung sitwasyon, we're supposed to be able to bounce back. Pero when it comes to yung mga disorders na warranting, yung possible consultation already. Kasi Pia, pag nagda-diagnose kami, we have to rule out the symptoms are not better explained by a physical cause. And we have to rule out that the symptoms are not better explained by something that we would take. And then we also have to check whether we meet the criteria for both anxiety and depressive conditions based on the DSM-5 of the American Psychiatric Association.
Okay.
So it's not a simple thing na nalulungkot tayo and then it's a diagnosis already. We have to properly assess yung mga patients natin bago sabihin natin whether this is a normal reaction nga. So usually we would see mga stressor, pero pag halimbawa very particular kami in terms of diagnosis, the duration, the frequency, and intensity of symptoms, and how it affects yung functionality ng bata. So, affected na yung view niya ng sarili niya, affected yung interaction niya sa ibang tao, and then affected na yung mga capacity niya, lalo na sa school, or kung mas adult na tayo sa mga work, affected na rin. So, we would suspect na it's something that is, a psychiatric condition already.
Okay, but before that, Kat, siguro, how can we help yung mga magulang to determine kung kailan nila dadalhin yung mga anak nila sa isang psychiatrist or sa isang eksperto?
Yeah. Well, very good si Mommy Rebecca. She noticed yung behavior ng anak niya before and after.
Okay.
So it's something that we call pre-morbid personality. Kung dati ganito anak ko, parang biglaan nag-change.
Level up.
Yeah.
Oo, kasi tahimik.
Yes.
Pero lalong lumala yung
Yes.
pagkatahimik at pagka-pribado niya.
Yes, like pag uwi, diretso na sa kwarto, di ba? And then, I guess si Mommy Rebecca would also have to see whether affected na ba yung pakikitungo niya with other people. May napapansin na ba yung mga teachers niya sa school? Affected na ba yung mga studies niya? So,
What signs are we looking for, Kat? Especially if we're gonna ask the teachers.
Okay. Probably we would see na very focused yung kids natin when it comes to studies. They may express distress pag hindi na-meet nila yung grade.
Okay.
Or makikita din natin, this is so heartbreaking yung takot umuwi kasi hindi nag-first honor.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's too extreme already. There's something going on already na takot ang bata umuwi sa bahay na supposedly yun yung security blanket niya, yun yung safety niya, safety area niya. Tapos or baka nagkakaroon ng true 1C, so sumasagot na. Kung dati hindi naman ganon. Or naglalay na. Or nakikita nga, like disinterested already. Or pwede rin natin makikita na mababa yung energy levels niya. Or baka mas nagwi-withdraw na siya, hindi siya nakikihalubilo with yung mga classmates niya. So those could be early signs sa mga kids natin.
But could the contrary also point to some form of anxiety and depression? Yun namang the other side of the coin, which is very lively, very outgoing. Yeah. Does that necessarily mean that they don't have a problem kapag ganun sila?
You know what, that's a really good question ha. Kasi sometimes we can overcompensate din, 'di ba? Na why do you need the attention of everyone else, that you're trying to please everyone else? It shows that you're not comfortable in your own skin. Kasi we know naman it's impossible to please everyone.
Correct.
Pero yung kid natin is exerting so much energy to gain the favor of other people instead of may sarili na siyang identity at comfort na I'm comfortable being my own skin. So that could be also something to observe. Pero it's a good point din na it doesn't necessarily mean na outgoing yung bata natin.
Wala
Okay
nang
siya.
problema.
And then it also can mean na hindi porket din tahimik yung anak natin na hindi siya okay. So it's a lot of it has to get to know your kid. So
Para
sana
you can notice the change.
Yes. Be interested in getting to know your kid. So it's not just about the, hey, how's school? Hey, how are your grades? Pero ano yung mga interest niya? Is there a new game na hinahabol niya?
Tama.
Sino ang mga friends niya? Ano yung mga interest niya? May fina-follow ba siya na bagong boy band? Ano favorite food niya? Di ba like, how when we're interested with our friend or we're interested with our crush. Di ba mga details na ganyan?
O yung slight na movement lang, 'di ba? Kinikilig na tayo, 'di ba?
Yeah, di ba? You're
Why
so
not put that kind of
Yes.
focus on our children?
Yes, and then sana at the very beginning, nag-build na ng relationship between parent and kid. Na alam yung kid na kahit may mga problem siya, safe siya to express it sa parent niya. Kasi kadalasan, Pia, kung halimbawa nag-hesitate yung bata to tell you what's going on, maybe there was something na we didn't realize that we expressed na parang ang pagdating sa kid natin, it's like, I cannot talk to mom and dad about my problem, papagalitan ako. So they have to feel safe around you na yung pinagdadaanan nila, it's okay to talk to you and you wouldn't necessarily judge them or admonish them. Kasi iba yung dating pag parent mo na yung nagsasalita
Paano ba natin uumpisahan yung pagiging involved, Kat? Let's say, nandun nga tayo sa, how was school today? Yung ganyan-ganyan lang, parang small talk. Na hindi tayo masyadong nagiging nosy. We don't come across as nosy or trying to invade their privacy or trying to interrogate yung dating. Kasi ako rin, minsan pag text ng text, ganyan, di ba? Siyempre, curious na curious. Sino kausap nito? Ano pinagsasabi nito? So how do we get involved without being too nosy?
Sana we spend time with them. Pero yun nga, syempre we have to read yung mga kids natin. So I guess yung question mo pertains to kung halimbawa dati hindi nagpapansinan, pero now I want things to change.
Oo, kasi
diba?
napanood ko yung interview na to.
So sana we do the activities that they enjoy too. Para you're familiar and then you can understand and talk about it to your kids din naman. Sana din, actually isang technique namin as psychiatrist, we ask open-ended questions. Para mas
Example?
Basically it's questions not answerable by yes or no. Yeah. So instead of
Did you have a good day today?
yes or no. Pwede yes or pwede rin.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
That's not a good question.
The simplest I could think of is what do you want to drink? Kaysa do you want coffee or tea? Parang be open. Pero kung nakikita natin hesitant pa rin yung anak natin, so we tend to close it a little bit. Pero ultimately, it's not just the asking it's the showing. It's the showing. So
Spending time talaga.
time, and then the kid needs to feel safe around you. If you can imagine, alala ninyo, Pia, yung bata pa tayo, kahit sasabihin natin, katiting na problem, para sa atin, end of the world na.
Correct,
Yeah.
yes.
So, we would want to relate to our kid kaysa i-dismiss natin ng liit-liit naman ang problema mo.
Oo.
Diba? So, we want to empathize. We don't want to minimize yung problem natin. We want to be there for them. And then, ito din pala, Pia, yung mga parents kasi natin, di ba, mahilig magbigay ng advice agad. This is what you do.
Problem solver.
Diba? Be an active listener. Diba? Kasi what if all your kid wants is to like say something, not necessarily ask your advice about
Correct.
it. But you can also inject na, it's like, is it okay for me to give my opinion about your situation? Diba?
Tama. Maganda yun.
Diba? So,
Oo.
like be gentle. And then, yun nga, be welcoming and do not minimize yung mga problems ng mga anak natin. Be an active listener.
Okay, last na. Kat, how about social media? Okay, what do we do with the pressures that come with social media?
Well, in the first place, Pia, for our young kids, in the first place, we shouldn't be exposing them too much to social media. Eto, let us compare it to, would you let your kid out into the public without any advice? Like, get out of the gate and go on your own.
Tama.
Would we ever do that?
No.
Kasi technically, when we just give a tablet with the internet to our kid, you're just letting your kid out into the world.
Tama.
Diba? They are susceptible to
Hindi lang
all those-
barangay, hindi
Yes,
lang...
world.
Tama.
Alam natin may mga predators, may mga information na hindi angkop sa age nila, di ba? So you have to be steps ahead on what to advise your children then. And also remember, it doesn't mean naman na, kasi especially yung mga age natin, we came from, kung dati walang technology na ganito, na yun, everything is in our fingertips. Pero for our kids, when they were born, it's like, they have it already. It's
Yeah.
automatic already. Definitely, they wouldn't know how to regulate.
Tama.
They have to be taught how to regulate. Kaya there's an advice nga na social media shouldn't be given until age 13. And then once they
Kahit i-private pa natin yung mga accounts nila.
well, I guess yeah. Yeah, as
Just
much
don't.
as much as possible. And then at the same time, pag age 13 naman, the recommendation is 1 to 2 hours a day.
Until age 30?
No, 13 and above. 1 to 2 hours a day. So, okay, pero I'm sure you're gonna ask, what if, yung mga people na binigyan unlimited yung access ng internet natin? I did share before, Pia, napaka-importante na we lead by example. So if you're gonna impose your kid na we're gonna set time limits sa social media, you have to also do it too.
Lahat tayo.
Yes, yes. So sana maalala yung ng mga parents natin for our kids. When we're interacting with our kids, it doesn't mean you're in the same room where each of you has a device. That's not
Yes.
interacting with your kid.
Oo nga.
Sana you spend time, engage with them, enjoy the activity with them, have conversations with them. And it doesn't mean then na kung they're playing but you're on your device, no, that's not interacting with your kids then.
Tama.
Yeah.
Kaya ano na lamang ang ating maipapayo, Kat, kay Mommy Rebecca?
So, Mommy Rebecca, well, number one, it's very good that you recognize na your kid is having a problem and nagsulat pa kayo. So, it's very good na you're inquiring. Pero it's also very good that aware tayo, mga kada, na may mga ganitong conditions about anxiety and depression, and it can be life-threatening sa ating mga kabataan. So, pag nakita natin yung mga anak natin, ang mga sintomas ay debilitating already, affecting yung self-esteem niya, yung interaction niya with other people, and yung functionality din niya, nakikita natin very changed na yung behavior niya compared to before. Perhaps we would like to consider seeking consultation with a mental health professional. There's nothing wrong with that.
Thank you very much, Kat, for that. At for our other moms and dads out there who need more consultation, saan ka ba nila pwede please remind them how to get in touch with you.
Okay, so for my consultations, I am practicing at Now Serving. So you can look for my name through Google the name is Kathryn Tan. It's gonna pop up lang sa Google. But you can also follow me at Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn.
Oo. At saka, alalahanin po natin, there's no shame in asking the help of an expert like Kat, di ba?
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that there might be a problem, but
Yeah.
it's not something that that we should be ashamed of.
Yes.
We need help talaga.
And it shouldn't be taken lightly.
Oo,
Yes.
tama. At ito naman po ang ating mga piece of advice. First P po natin, pakiramdaman. Siguraduhin lahat ng ikinikilos ng ating mga anak ay nalalaman natin. Kahit yung inaakala nating maliit na bagay, ay ating pakiramdaman at huwag pabayaan. Ang ating second P, pag-usapan. Kapag ang ating mga anak ay kakaiba na po ang kinikilos, huwag pong palipasin ang araw na hindi ito agad mapag-usapan. Tandaan, communication is always the key para anxiety at depression ay maiwasan. At ang third P natin, yes, I agree, pasayahin natin sila, pero hindi naman sa lahat ng pagkakataon kailangan tabunan natin ng masasayang bagay yung mga problema. Kasi we need to get to the bottom of it, di ba? We need to not shelter our kids from anxiety, but teach them how to deal with it. Kaya ang third P pa natin ay paliwanagan. Isa po sa mga dahilan kung bakit nakakaramdam ng anxiety at depression ng ating mga anak ay dahil sa maraming negatibong nangyayari sa kanila at sa kanilang kapaligiran. Dapat po ito ay kontrahin natin at or i-explain natin sa kanila kung paano ito i-handle. Diba? Kaya, Kat, maraming salamat for being here again.
Thank you.
Thank you. And we hope to see you again very, very soon.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, mga Kada, ang anxiety po at depression sa ating mga anak ay mga kondisyon na pwede namang maiwasan. Ang kailangan lang po ay constant communication sa ating mga anak para maramdaman nila na lagi tayong nakasuporta anuman ang kanilang pinagdadaanan sa buhay. Diba? Kailangan talaga tayo pong mga magulang at ang kanilang mga bahay or kanilang home ang maging safe space para sa ating mga anak.
Let's get together. Sunday 25. Sunday 25.